Welcome, everybody. Back, Van Oscuro.
And Sir Kirk Knight of Green.
We are back here again, and we're going to watch some more Scooby-Doo. Last
Yay.
time, we had... Wow, it's been a while.
Wasn't that the one where the doctor thought he was doing all the stuff?
And it turned out that he actually was doing all the stuff.
It was very weird.
Not exactly our typical Jekyll and Hyde storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we are on to episode 19, which is just episode 2 of season 2.
Okay.
And this one is Mystery Mask Mix-Up. Now,
Oh.
I am going to warn everyone that this episode is not for the easily offended. We do have some Oriental humor in here.
Oh, okay.
Reminder, this is back in the 1970s.
Yeah, we didn't have PC culture.
Yeah, this is one of the episodes that has caused SJWs to gain as much power as they have, to the point where they kind of start ruining quite a few things.
Mm.
So, yes, here we go. Without further ado, let us jump right into it. Load up your own legal copy, because we're not going to show it. In 3, 2, 1, play. That new intro.
We'll say it's the same intro song, but they just changed some of the cutscenes.
There's Hyde.
Yeah.
There's
that's
today's
different
monsters.
ones. Yeah. Actually, no, it's slightly different than the original
Yeah,
song.
they make some differences, but it's mostly the same thing. Though it's mainly scenes from the new season.
Yeah.
Hello?
When you hit Charlie, but it's
That's not Charlie.
Yeah. We fought a dragon?
No, they do later,
Okay.
but not in this series.
How did he take a mask when he had a lid on his head?
Don't question Scooby's powers.
Oh, yeah. Like, you can't question Shaggy's powers either.
What are you talking about? Shaggy has a great explanation for his powers. His running away from monsters, deities, criminals, and God knows what else has caused him to hone all his skills.
What? We're already having a good start with this episode.
We have masked faces.
We're in the intro.
I think they're supposed to be zombies, but they look nothing like traditional ones. You think they used like the hopping vampire ones? Like that one girl from Darkstalkers.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that those type of vampires' weakness is, instead of garlic, peaches?
I don't like... Interesting.
I thought that too. Apparently, instead of garlic, it's really peaches.
Why?
Because apparently peaches are life energy and they're undead, so that causes them to have some trouble.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'll give this episode this. So far, the Asian Americans we've seen don't look that bad.
Wait, hold on. Where are we situated in this?
Chinatown.
Ah, okay.
I think in San Francisco.
Okay. I like where we're going with this.
Yes, this golden mask was sent to me by mistake. I think it was supposed to be sent to villain of this episode, but apparently it got to me. I'm sure nothing bad will come from selling it to you kids.
Yeah, imagine. I'm mad they just walked out like, yeah, there's no mystery that's going to be involved with this this gold mask.
All things considered, there usually wouldn't be. It's too non-mundane. I am glad I have a villain-free life. Oh no! My life has villains in it now!
Their masks supposed to be very closely tight on their mouths because masks don't normally do that. Unless they're animatronic masks.
Yeah, I've always questioned this. Even if it's like made of a special polymer, I don't think rubber masks can do the things that the Scooby-Doo villains masks can do.
I mean, I feel like Scooby-Doo villains just have superpowers in terms of everything. How are they? Okay. Okay, Daphne. What?
What is Scooby going to do against these guys?
Bite him? Did remember when he beat up the abominable snowman and killed him? I mean, I wouldn't put it past
When?
him. In that one where they're on the set for a movie
That was an ape.
or whatever it
That
was,
is, yeah, the ape man. No, he didn't actually die from that, I think.
but he still beat him up. And
Scooby,
then
what are you doing in a laundromat? That is not Chinese. It would be hilarious if he actually spoke Chinese.
oh no,
Can you imagine how he asked for that?
he probably just took it.
I can just imagine Scooby
Hey,
going
fine.
to somebody saying, "Hey, these zombies are trying to kill me. Can I have your shirt pressure to get away?" Sure, talking dog. This seems like something out of like the third Mummy movie,
I know, right?
except actually good
Not lame.
and not overboard.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I'm going to give it right back to you.
Why? Because I don't want to deal with it. Okay, Daphne.
Isn't it nice?
Oh, they have cars.
Isn't it nice how senior citizens such as those zombies have acclimated to our time?
Either they got driver's license or they just learned how to drive cars very effectively.
The undead do not need licenses. Oh, generic song. Oh, it's nice that it's like in like the beginning, so it doesn't like ruin the whatever happens next.
Dead end. I get it.
You know, in these type of things, they always have more slap humor.
Mm-hmm.
And what? Are they setting up
What?
for what I think they're setting up?
Except with the van. Hey, what?
They just knew that they were come out that way.
These guys are very good.
They're
who's-
on
Fred.
Fred. Fred, there's no Fred. How are you pulling this off?
Can you just pull the brakes, Fred?
Okay,
Wow.
never mind. Keep going, Fred.
This car would realistically be broken.
What did they fall into? The mattress factory?
How'd they get whatever? Are there no other cars on the road? But we
That
lost the
Scooby
dog.
is why you need to be on a seatbelt. Wrong car. Why did they even open the door?
Wouldn't you see them? Scooby wait, is he? Okay.
They are very happy about torturing this dog.
They're not really doing a good job at it.
Wait, was Scooby in the... Nope.
Yes, if a banana peel could do that to a car, then that's a. Oh, ow, that hurts.
How did they end up outside?
Wait, what? Did his arm
No.
just turn green? Is his
Yes.
arm turning green again? Wait, what? Was that an animation error?
Yes. How did they kidnap her that fast?
These guys are really doing well.
Why did it even take her? They just needed the mask.
I mean, never mind. Maybe they just want to rub in her face that they could get the mask from her. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do.
I'm pretty sure he can't smell anything but fish. I don't think that's
I
Chinese.
think it's English.
Oh, it's backwards.
Just need to look at it in a mirror. They're so late. The villains are lazy here. Yeah, rip.
Wow, a generic temple in the hills. I guess there wouldn't be that many in San Francisco.
What would it be haunted by?
Why is there even a Chinese temple in San Francisco?
Just
Never
is.
mind.
And it's haunted.
Nope. Nope. Wait. I don't want to know. This is not the weirdest thing that's gone transported to America. I just need to remind myself that a guy from Transylvania transported his entire castle, including the moat, over to America.
That's an impressive feat. Be quiet, Tail.
You know, remember the episode where
Yes.
the three movie monsters? Yeah. And how is that fire green?
Uh, you can burn certain chemicals to make it green.
Huh.
Like I believe it's like iron based or something like that. That can make it green. I'm just thinking.
I know blue is like the most powerful form of flame.
Well, in terms of heat.
Oh, he's wearing the mask now.
Just cause.
I would not go in there. Shay went in there.
What do you think? Rip. I guess he's a mouse now.
That's ridiculous. Everyone knows the world's biggest rodent is the capybara.
Are
I
you
wouldn't
sure
go
about
that
that?
far. You were saying? That towel looks very familiar.
That looks like the. Yeah.
That guy.
Huh. Huh. Um.
Yes, Scooby can turn into a motorcycle, didn't you know?
Now I do.
Well, since he's got four wheels, I guess an ATV makes sense.
Yep.
We didn't really come through the
The
wall.
wall just kind of came up. I'm ready to sit there and let him make a plan in front of him.
Zentuo, he says.
Ultra Instinct Shaggy. What you gonna do now?
That doesn't really help if he's scared of the guy. Well,
Now what?
time to run.
Oh, there's his henchman. Boss, what do you want us to do? Stand behind that door. Why? I just know some idiot's gonna run to that door and try to run away from me. Okay.
Wait. Oh, what?
How long is this? Okay.
Well, this is a Chinese temple. How did Scooby... Never mind.
Why didn't one person pull while someone else got them? Okay.
I feel bad for that six-armed Buddha, though.
Yeah. Probably hurt to lose 6 arms.
Oh, no. Yeah, we probably should have known that this was going to happen.
We all knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah, we did. I'm not sure whether to feel uncomfortable about this or just confused. Okay, that's definitely not fair.
Oh.
I'm not sure what they thought would happen.
Not sure why they didn't untie themselves before standing up.
So, how many times have these two saved your asses again?
Uh, many times.
Scooby especially.
Mm-hmm. He's very shiny. Oh, he caught them too.
Whoa.
They're gonna blow him. Oh, okay. That's pretty brutal. How bad are you gonna kill us? We're gonna lose part of our castle or temple.
But it'll be worth it.
We're gonna blow up a huge part of their temple just to blow them up. And they just said they'll just rebuild it. I'm pretty sure that would have snuffed out the flame. Oh, it did. You know, evil villain, you probably should get security cameras so you can see if they escape your explosions or not.
It would, except it would ruin my ancient temple feel.
Wouldn't explosions ruin the ancient temple feel?
I was going to build it. Oh, hey, carrier pigeons.
She's snuggling with it.
Yes, I don't know why.
That's probably really nasty. I would not snuggle with a.
All you found was one clue. Yeah, what?
I'm with him on that. I'm surprised that thing won't break. That's the big if, I think. So they used a model railroading train, and they hopefully won't fall over or break.
Well, he's standing on it.
He didn't just step off.
He's still not stepping off.
I'm not for sure what happened to make him come back around, but
Maybe he found a way to steer.
yeah.
It is essentially just a skateboard. He could have done that.
I'm not really sure how intentional that maneuver was, though. And he hasn't stepped off yet. Oh, hello, henchman. Remember when I told you to stand behind that door just in case someone ran that way? Yeah, I regret that decision now.
Okay. Okay, so it was literally the one other person we saw.
The,
So why did he even try to give it back to them then? You could have literally just taken it, said, this is for your own good, and then gone off scot-free.
yeah, why didn't you do that? That would have been much easier than,
Trying to kill them. Yeah, it is not a cinch. You have both failed.
Now this mouse is going to eat the drugs. Whatever's in these things.
They just had to do that. Well, I don't know how to feel about that. Well, despite all the racialness, it wasn't really that bad.
No, I'm still surprised that the guy literally could have just accepted the mask from them and say, hey, you should leave it safe with here because I know where to give it to. And then just stop and, you know,
Yeah, it's.
I'm surprised that.
Let's face it, none of the villains in these series are really that bright.
What was that one villain that could literally have solved the problem by, like, doing it, what was that, the guy with the puppets?
Puppeteer.
Yeah, the puppeteer literally could have made enough money to have done what he needed to do with his superb supernatural puppeteering that I don't think he needed to do that criminally. He literally could have done that legally and legitimately, and nobody would have questioned it. But no, what did he decide to do? Do it illegally.
Ah, man. Well, that's it for this one.
Jeepers.
Tune in back when we go with one of the more memorable monsters from season 2.
Yee.
Greed.